on our screen. Presidents I mentioned the word corruption in the State of the Nation's address in the last 13 years. In TFI IBC 2021. President Kufuor echoed the word corruption and corrupt only 3 times. At Hamels, 2019, corruption and corrupt 6 times, 3-3. 2010, 3-3. 2011, 5 and 6. And at 2012, 4 and 4. Or can the word corruption and corrupt in his State of the Nation's address this kind of number of times? His Excellency John Mahama mentioned the word corruption and corrupt 7 times. 2014, 17 times each. 2015, 14 times each. 2016, 22 times each. And at 2017, before he left office in January, mentioned the word corruption and corrupt 2 times each. Now, taking over from 2017, 4 times in his State of the Nation's address, and Awaka corruption each. 2018, 8 times each. 2019, 4 times each. 2020, 7 times. 2021, corruption, a year for the Nanado. Kasem. Meanwhile, they made Ghanaians into believing, say, Mahama and his president, they are more corrupt. Now, that word corruption, if you could see a year for the Nanado, totally, it's gone. There's no mention of corruption. Why isn't John Mahama and the NDC capitalizing on this kind of campaign promises and then this kind of things are any amount for about and then explain idea corruption bit me a year mine? Jessica. Why are we not saying this kind of things, but rather now we keep on saying some other things and will be one the Fred.
No, sir. Recently, I don't think say or my any survey on because already that means in everywhere your mama speaks, corruption comes out from his mouth, which he is not happy with it. What you say? And I think say as for corruption, you will move Ghana to see at least so will be an offer about we want. And another is not talking about corruption because when him say what him, what them, what did him, into a new you be also obey reference to even corrupt because the word corruption no crano. They say no more person bad day. Because they know very well said they are fully guilty when it comes to corruption. And now, last the man be can in his communication said, and this is for sorry, I bet you magum, you buy bet you magum. Now, wouldn't prefer say, as soon as you weigh me, meteor my bokrono. Also, so now, Miguel Kunyana Mawa baby, the owner who are Kunya so bet me at my own video Kunyana Bama so simple as I said. Yes. So that communication part, in a way that man was making sense. Yeah, fun to once I wouldn't yap a Kunyana because the more work can now scale the panel into a wound say, a quawe cane and the Nipa Crazy will come now because I mean, a Kunya dear near me, my really because we need someone in my day, Medi. So, yes. When you're Kunyano, Fato, now when you're Kunyani, we are 2 minutes be doing seminal. I feel like I actually say, be a woman, when why day. Why? Because Crawford were born in no Medino, Chrono, no, my born, a catty across, chief executives, Numina day, Eka home, or Mukran or Mamma or my force or Mamma, yes, canamo, Ama Omo. So, almost 3 years by a Juma. Entino, Omono. And who by bet you or more, no fools or more about women and Kunyano so. That's it. And to no Casani, and who ever to Nipano ya day. Eso. And to say, Mema Copa dear, and yen Nipanungu, Namentraso, because we himself the enemy de Bonena a day. So, Nina, yeah, that kind of a conversation a day. Everything your cost to say along the line, I say we change. Be a communication style na kakra na wo ha na waka bibi se kakra e wo ha ba bi wo ha say na make no me na o ya adwen the kind of speeches ne be a baby. But this particular statement here I make say say for NDC NPP still a group of people bi omo won finfini tem bia no omo ehwe de wo ka omo we no omo hunu say o policies ne won sem bi no sa krofo no do so kakra omo no so be bi sa de there are people oyi omo den the least resort ne say ne mento aba sa nipa no no onko convince ne say o NPP no meto aba ma NDC what you say
yes
offer do na mu a 2%. The whole entire MPP no emu 2% na beka akira say oh me MPP ni na enso me hwe de aban we aye say dia what you say that die hard for on
okay
obeka akira say any aban no kra menye dey men
mental
even though obenya suits so the party ni so what you
all
say
right
but some middle class people kakra na e bi omo we policies ni won sem abe dey obeka no when you meet them and also so na say ohunu kwan abefa so abe dey over communicate to them because aban we ene omu hia hyehyɛ omo bo bebree so ahunu ne omu hia hyehyɛ omo bo bebree ene sɛ utie nsɛm a gutafo ka uhu sɛ aboso kanfo ebi mako school kakra wo mo yɛ omanko school fo kakra de wo ho but uhu sɛ sakrofo ni nyinaa ekomo apan we ne omu di ye e wo sumase ne ade omu nyinaa tu di wo machi no ene no they have started regretting. So when you also come and start saying the same thing to them, they will not say they will not take you serious. Nadia na we manka. What you say? So let them know the realities. And then when they give you the mandate, it means they have accepted the why they waka chira or mono. It doesn't necessarily mean say me ba beda.
okay
Within the short period, memfa ento mebo ase na mentoto eno ma say the be ya start see you move on then we know where we are heading towards so ahunu because
all right
oba abamu nne obi aba start the problems ahead dey aba so asho mo bo say oba wo be yewe so ahunu but when say MPP ba yi akatua ntumu nyina no enkro so 7% odika ma omo 4 ana obema omo 3 afei no wɔse ɔsan yɛ dɛn nti no ɔn sɛ ɛyɛ Ghana so yɛ style of politics yɛbɛkɔ a ne ato akatua mu ne yɛde arrest aka ho nti the next government no ba a ɛyɛ mandate sɛ ɔyɛ dɛn utua and the people will pursue you because yɛnya yɛ san hyehyɛeɛ no ato hɔ deda nti no ɛno so ɛstarte January nti kwan biara so ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyɛ dɛn wohwehwɛ sika no ɔyɛ dɛn
oh
however yɛn nyinaa yɛdi adanseɛ sɛ deɛ yɛka sɛ ɔman no ahɛ dɛn asɛe the country is broke because me no me nim hwe kura na nim say external debt yenti bi da say yentimi ntua ye ka ye de yenti bi da say yen kokorafo ne yemerewafo pension pay for omo sika kakra omo de aye pensioners yentimi ntua ya je omo sika afro omo nsem yenti bi da so ahunu but here is the case ya sa no ma we di adanse say oman no ba bia ye wura no ana ba bia koduru no ehu so ahunu enti na say animu ye no say economy ni be gina ye to ye bo ase ne ye dey ye fix it when they just reflect on the single span pay policy president Kufuor ye sha hyehyeye no e de to ho a wantua kapre okofa beto wo de to Ghana for teacher for ne adwumayefo adwene mu a oja ahokoye former president Mills yamefa the currency all buy with all also no necessary ye dey o ye sa implementation so ahunu and wahunu and also ensunsuanso a de ba economy no so
yes
and you know these are some of the things.
All right, Martin. So, Fred, why are they not submission? What I want us to do now is say, digging into some of the policies are NDC per se. Yeah, the bar akunyaso. I think that the next section on a per se a movie because nipa we bring a type beside say NDC dear policy and I'm more. Now, dig into some of the policies now NDC as she share at home because say. Meaning say this year manifesto about an be but of course we need to speak as we think to be discussing one or two of these kind of things. Now me pacho way for free 2020 manifesto of NDC. Now afide ye de ahade. What NDC and John Mahama planned to do. Since we need 2020 election now, we sure say it wouldn't be different from what we're gonna do now. They say, one, tax cuts for jobs. Small businesses will be exempted entirely from corporate and personal income tax. Small businesses. Nti aban no NDC aban so power small businesses on exempted from corporate and personal taxes. Corporate income tax for medium-sized companies will be reduced from the current 25% to 15%. Nti small companies and so are more nipa kakra bi enye 1% de no bi and so aban no won hye e de mamo. Nti mepacho NDC or policies be brave Edema Ghana for now. Sometimes NPP focus NDC need policy then as me say I go for one kind of answer day. But anyway, young if we are we just come back and then we do. Newly established medium-sized companies that employs up to 20 staff will be exempted entirely from the payment of corporate tax for 1 year. As a company with me for about 20 people no, for 1 year no be tax incentive. And we are there. NDC aban say odebema. Mepacho ma jump forward ahead. Exempt commercial vehicles and other equipment imported into the country for commercial, industrial, and agricultural purposes from import duties. Into NDC say car yede ba be adwuma, bi say toro taxes and say for any commercial fidia e ba be adwuma any agric nyuma mine no. What the ba mine ma untua tax. BMSO will say Obe review the Customs Amendment Act 2020, which is Act 1014, to scrap the law banning the importation of salvage vehicles. What was NPP are buying at the policy? What am I meant to ask me? Maybe I can explain it. This will save the local automotive industry, especially Swami Magazine, Konkompe, and Abosokai from collapse. NPP, it's a called Parliament. Parliament, pass a bill, bia. Untimi import car any accident in February chiri mabiem. And a ho nema. Enti in a way no Swami Magazine for because ubia meto car pass emfama ema wunya kwa me fixe. Oti hwa moti wasa enti mo dwuma na egu no Swami konkrom pene aboso kan for no John Mahama so ba obesan hye mo dwuma no mo kena with policies a ebeboa amaman no ayeye. This is one section of it. Fred, Intino, and will be and Pacho with my journey on 050-811-7781. A WhatsApp line Oba Ubetimini Atwitwe Enkomo Abum. And this kind of policies are there, I believe, say John Mahama any NDC vote me implement here. Ebe boati me mufono ama obia ho atone e o manum. Fred.
Yes, sir.
How do you see this kind of policies? Because I say NDC for yentime nkyerɛkyerɛ yɛnsɛm no mu yɛnti obi
ahana me no ya adwene no.
Yes.
Ana me no ya dey. Ya
adwene. Nti bon sɛ mama.
How yes. Me bo Mr. How many NDC even communicators? And I think say you can say and as you beef up our communication tactics now. This is something that we should do. Let's reduce our communication from TV show type of communication brofo no, because we over kind brofo no magazine near ade we fan ho pa we just say o kind of book no obeti. But when we are doing the engagement, you know, let's put our people into groups. Say this particular area, no, this is the kind of communication especially
yes.
Because say we cast our policies we were Ashanti regional a whole 1 year policy that we have a kind of totima muni na day nasum because open baby a business pa a Ashanti region.
Yes.
Open baby magazine and it's our corporate you know what a Ashanti region. Already no almost I say feeling heat, you know, because implementation whereby even you know says here car importation, you know. Yes, net that's one anka we wait your penalty near that ni nyina say why reduce no ne esem bebre what I say enti no saa we nom na ye import no ne ba ma saa nkrofo enya adwuma ye
yes
so hu no na obi akɔtɔ kaa mo na mfie dodoɔ sɛn na nipa no kaa no bɛhyɛ ama no de akɔ magazine hɔ ama no nyɛ kaa no bi arepɛ. What you say? And
Yes.
even omutimi assembling of car pim se see na de komo omo magazine hɔ the next a year abekono we will begin to identify say car we na dey here na pim a ye de ba.
Yes.
So ahunu. So instead say you be for different means bi so ni ai dey na yetimi abo omo because country bi o kra na ono ankasa car pass no onye no ho ofa free ba bi no abe dey wa be assembly no ho.
Yes.
So old cars near there, they say it need to be near their fixing be near there. You new car. Now for day. You should.
Yes.
So what I say. However, now all car taxes are or the Bema or tax exemptions or the Bema other companies, new company. Over France ha. Who be a company 1 year? Who be a company our first year no. First 1 year no. Aban kura be ma osika kakra ma de ahye company ni mu. O first
Okay.
1 year no so no. You are exempted from what? Taxes. Said ye be ya obetimi ya ma o company ni agina wona so. So ahunu because afa no wa be a company. Wa fa nipa 20 a o mo ye adwuma aban ho ahan no. Say the taxes bebre ye dey egu so a within 6 months no o company ni be dey e be collapse. Because you have not making any gains. And as a year, you would hear my phone so cut alongside.
Yes.
Electricity bills in here. So when you are buying a percentage, you are cutting off electricity, water, and normal be. So what me establishing now, I then what you know, national. I feel now, I then what starting away day, the real what shall I say? Our taxes, kakra, and no crown be I am farmer boom. Uchiano in subsidized way said the bear company no be cost why de agina so that emu bie no na wotimi fa nipa more na afi no aban no so atimi ai dey because aside say oh yeah you know ka individuals so betua taxes wo mo ho it is a nipa 20 no mutifi a sanka aban nya hwe wo mo ho but omo nya adwuma aye no aban no betimi anya kakra yes individuals ni ye dey ho so and sign that the company itself no taxes so ben so be dey obetua ma aban. So enti no holiday there fantastic. This is what NDC should do because how we no nyina nkomo a ehese ye force no ye dey yetimi kama timamufo no dey sector by sector ye tue bo ase no ye dey ye chire mu
because we are medium size
media no
company.
why there but ye sole ne sesa ye no ma na ko gu magazine ho a machines no ne ya ka kire omo ye papa ne ba opese obeye mamunie so ahunu but ye kasa no ye nka ma asem ne nko mo eho yie na omo na hunu se wo ba we na abe dey wo be ya ama me na wa tumi atase mo se o eno be boa me sen aban we dia na o ye mayen what you say to
Yes.
fa we no afa we no compare na dia kire krofo na nkasa
And to one say NDC
say normal we wo manifesto ni
yeah, nema we wom. So surprisingly, the NDC for the name because our buyers or bears them say we import commercial vehicle, any other equipments are to say what the commercial industry and I say agriculture purpose. No one import duty. This is where your 1 year message for NDC.
Hey.
2. So can say service cars na or say abandon no. NDC is about the Beko Parliament. Here is Amra Nefriho. This is positive thing.
So no, yes, I cried
will pay a full amount due to every victim of the reckless handling of the financial sector cleanup. Then you know NDC manifesto, no? But surprisingly, NDC communicators, no, Brofa can say, "I can be uncountable when you let me."
Yeah, come. Now the problem is no. I say you strategize. I say a idea say there will chunk of the media no. They will help you to sell this message.
Yes.
But who needs media you know. So instead, you know, you have to use a different means to get or reach the people. What you say? Because what kind of radio so who even news kura no the way ombesi aka asem no e ma ne nkoye te say what you say message papa bi na we dey o send ya man krofo no ombeka no no sa what dem me pa say one-on-one political talk ya enya fe na wo benya adaje abefa page by so obekan what dem me kire no So we have to find a different means to send our message, not only to resort on Ghana media, no, because 2/3 of Ghana media, no, among MYS no so. And
Of
at
course.
the NDC pro so no. And also so until say ABA NDC for they decide say ABA NDC hour. Say be 1 hour with Munufie. Maybe a funny yes education in our policies. But what the material say?
Yes.
But I say quiet to say normal radio or radio no so pedisika or an advert. So what I say? Hey, it is all quarter airtime with one kasa party who full say ABA station where they may affiliate to. What that make now
Yeah,
I
making sense.
sell a message in here then. Who say social media? What is NPP for social media for you?
Of course.
Yes. So who say social media will be sell or message in what they are amawa. You also support the person because also they or preach your agenda
At the mount.
at the mount. So you reach out to the people, you give them the thumbs up, even not money cry, at least to encourage the people. So you know what you are doing. As a munya will be because MPP for about 1,000 of people are Jubilee House. Their duty is to be on social media and monitor what is going on there. Now omo counter into obi oha onya start here no masha say do attempt
I
to
mean, Mr. Do
discourage
you
you.
think say o party NDC no more yes adwuma we are okay?
Ɛna meka sɛ ɔmo nyɛ nti na ɛho hia sɛ ɔmo starting on because ɔde w'ani to traditional media no so a ɛno nko anyɛ dɛn ɛmmoa so ɔde mekyerɛ no ɛmmoa so mahu sɛ ne nsɛn sɛmi gya fi ɛm sɛ Facebook ɔsɛ hyɛ 360 minutes something bi program bi ba menhyɛ daa NTA no wɔ so da se wa deɛ ɔyɛ wɔ hɔ actually but it is about time we have to start doing some of these things because Fifi Kote, when now I am propaganda secretary 2008, these were some of the things I know more day. So and the engagement, and your TV so you can go down to the just assign individuals, groups, some more assignment in here. Go to the people. Now, Professor Amel say we door to door campaign. Now, yes, you down them man who have ball plum na or no kind. That be do the individual, but the mistakenly na ya no say you kwa na call for NDC for na ya dey. Ni asa. Community engagement na NDC for na you are engaging the whole community. What you say? It's not about say because NDC you know already or no ya dey aba no ba beto ama NDC, but the person na ono na adwene ye ni sei no ono na wokɔfa na bɛka wo numbers ne ho ama na ayɛ dɛ great na make us say we have that 2% people na ono no a wo party ni mu a obe based on policies ana say bi akane no na me yi ka say aba we buy no me ho akyere me amwa me manya hwe anya dɛ ɛmfiri so ati ase enti party no eco opposition because at the end of the day no omo di omo sika no me nka ho.
Yes.
So say NDC ba no so obetimi ayi we a obetimi ahwe so aye dey ato abaye dey amaye na wanya bibia asa antie anhu say no na beboa no na like okay na nkomo no kwete say o president mama akoka say oba amoma no honey mu obeda say na conversation ni be dey
of course that is the message Timamufo na say Mahama say or is it the motor
oba amoma no mere no onda
because you don't have to give them that kind of chance. Whilst you have all these kind of messages at hand, as a call around Matimamufo, honeymoon, the world honeymoon, crowd again in your no, enjoyment. I don't know why. The same way, nobody seems to be hitting these kind of things.
So it's like that.
William Cap. Yewa adwuma ye pa child yewa adwuma ye Millicent yewa adwuma ye because say yanhwe ya engufo we the propaganda best ya we ne aba we afi ensem ama we NDC ni a wasu obeka so ma wi a yet no ebia na yen na sebe ya nya adwuma ni yie
Yeah, he said
ama because this was
one thing they say,
ochina what we going to do is say you be kasa afa and then me yesen ke de beka ho but for time until you fan kan ho e ka twitwiri di a
yeah,
aman no ede no
yeah,
e dey policy na NDC person e dey eyi man e free sa aka no and your full topic by itself I want NDC 2020 manifesto yet ultimately NPP for Dr. Mbawumiyamo ne Fred ma asem mo ni a ma me nka se me wo hu police ni bi a oni bugiri na abu ekoye meeting say ono no onje democracy ni na ye to aba
yeah,
se to aba fenche say o mo fa mi se de be wi abam nti asen no of no e dampare e na ma wi aba nti na ndi se we ni na sa police ni no
yeah.
o se wakọ Joe Wise krumo so wakọ pe
Kwabre.
surprisingly it's how police
Be quite rather. Be quite.
a lawyer, but sometimes
Be
you know,
quite.
Ghana have a problem with Ghana law school because nipa bi mo home lawyers are as me ma dwum no they don't qualify to be lawyers.
Mama secret be so.
Ka say your mama say man honeymoon no bad no the be na your mama ni policy. Next on ko kan NDC manifesto da.
Na wo ko kan dey.
O kan na say.
No ko kan dey. On kan.
Papa Ghana ya when you obese Ghana because our police ni na waja police ko pampi no. Say ni parliament I may can be as on how better bomb.
Mama ka some tell mama one secret be about Ghana ye certain professional courses. Obi abe lawyer name one those kind of things, you know. Right? Say we adwuma kesi bia. Now they are here how people from parliament go into law school at ease. Those kind of things with ease. Obi Owa parliament within the shortest period of time. No, I had a master's, a body PhD. We parliamentarian, how on earth will you be able to even get time?
That is, wouldn't be. My main cast story bench 2019. We call law school UK. BPP University of Law.
Okay.
Ekoye, they have a graduate diploma in law, which is like the first degree in law.
Okay.
2020, I started LLM in immigration law, which is in master's in.
Yeah.
Then I started to think, say, everybody say, obi to parliament or didn't see me call law school. Because I heard I didn't need so yeah. The question is, obi di hine wo kurubi so better the next one year also me a lawyer. Quite many people call law school ni be.
Enti ana na chiro no why na antimi ama lectures ene na o ya na lecturer we sa ebu kuta title ni ade no onwura law court them da cross study case ba ko price da now KT Hammond mo ni ayi apapa ya na NPP say the etia de baby de bia na body tip wo ayi sa kwase ayi o so e law lecturer now we num say we
I was surprised. Okay,
it's something I be key in no. And did you hear say Ghana no? Obey bre no do level be in politics. Obey bre na do office be. Obey bre police when you rank be a echna was me call law school. Immigration
police in Papa no oti police ho now he was just like a terrorist to be not ho.
Yeah. That's how wouldn't say for we. Appointments in a normal or a kind of asokasa. Wouldn't you purely a political person?
Yes.
It is any way.
We also compare MP.
It is any way. No.
Now we in the media not to me for microphone kujina on kasa for the nation. Police no no police ni no. Onu timi koye kululu say oni bugiri na abu enkotu
IGP. Why you cool police?
Oye cool bi o seti cool no. So the parliament parliament enye bomb na okoto.
Bomb.
Anyway, how as a country, this kind of challenges are.
I'm telling you.
For program 1 hour with Munufie now, and about 1 hour of our time. Now I was trying to get some of the France for Neman, but I think say.